Hey, 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 hey.
Hey, we get to start over. Hold on. My intro. I can't play it again. Man, she said my intro played. I can't play it again. But anyway, hey, I've got my co-host. My co-host tonight is going to be Smart Chick. Miss Smart Chick, bring yourself to the microphone, please.
Hey, how y'all doing? It's your girl Smart Chick.
All right, bring the next one in, Miss Smart Chick. Who we got next?
So we have to my left, we have Mr. Hunt. To my right, my immediate right, we have Miss Robin.
Hey, hey, hey.
And we have to her right, we have Mr. Mayberry. We're all going to go around, introduce ourselves, tell a little bit about our businesses, our events, and then we'll get the show on the road. So I'll open up. My name is Andrea, but you can call me Smart Chick because I'm a chick that's smart. And I work in marketing. I've been in digital marketing as a whole for over 20 years now. I started at the age of 12, so that's why I look.
Get out of here. 12 years old?
12 years old.
Go ahead.
I had an internship buying media, so that was my first marketing job. And now I do digital marketing, and I help nonprofits, businesses, small business owners, creatives, find their target audience and then create content and strategy to engage with their target audience. And so, Ms. Robin, if you could introduce yourself and tell us about your business.
Absolutely. My name is Robin Butler. I am actually from Jackson. My business is 4U Tax Pros. That's the number 4, the letter U in Tax Pros. It is a trademark company. So,
amen.
So, I've been doing taxes now for a little over 20 years.
20 years? Go ahead.
A little over 20 years. I started out when I first got to college. It was like a summer job of what I was doing, so that was cool. The reason that I started doing taxes is because I didn't understand it. I'm a person that loves to understand what's going on. The reason that I opened my 4U Tax Pros business is because I realized how many people were being taken advantage of when it came to taxes. And especially in the Jackson community and things, how some of, you go to get your taxes done and you're supposed to get this refund check and everybody talk about the refund check and all of that and try to take advantage of people to get more money to put in their pockets when it comes to tax preparers. So it's more of a community give back, as you would. A lot of people don't realize that my prices aren't. A lot of people say I'm cheap, but there's a reason for that.
Right.
I'm not trying to get rich off of anybody or anything like that. So we're open year round, and we have a website, www.4utaxpro.com. And we can be reached at 601-564-8301. We do not turn anybody away, but we do focus on small businesses and low-income families, which we'll talk about in probably just a little bit.
Awesome. Mr. Hunt, since your event is coming up soon, super soon, how about you introduce yourself?
Well, my name is Damon Hunt. I'm the owner and operator at Southern Styles Cleaning Services, LLC. We're located at 2714 Greenway Drive, Suite B, the little office on the right side, on the left side of the lot, excuse me. You can reach me at 601-559-1949. We also have mobile services. We are detailing. We detail cars. We pressure wash houses. We do patios and driveways. I've been in the pressure washing and detailing business for over 10 years, roughly about 15 years. But I actually started detailing cars as a teenager. I was like 15 years old when I started, so I got buku's experience in detailing cars. I'm passionate about it. I like for people to be happy because cleanliness is next to godliness, and your car is a representation and an extension of yourself. So, when your car clean, you feel good, your car feel good, So, yes, I've been in the game for a minute now, and we're throwing an event September the 7th. We started throwing events. We're new at throwing the events, and we had one last month. Was it July 27th? Yeah, it was July the 27th.
No. Was it July?
That was July. So it was fast. It was fast, and man, it was a great turnout. And the whole purpose for the events is to actually bring the community together and recognize who all we have in the small black business community, even big businesses. But, we all need to recognize each other. And the source of it is to strengthen black economics, you know what I'm saying? Black businesses recognizing each other, doing business with each other, growing the black dollar, employing our children, instead of taking the dollar across county lines. We all need those tax dollars back here. So if we could recognize one another and say, hey, okay, you do taxes? Oh, I need a tax person. Instead of, because a lot of times what I get as a businessman, they always point me to a white person. And that's kind of like, I'm like, wow. So don't nobody, but then I found out it was black people such as yourself that want to help the community. And so we need to know these people that want to actually give us a boost, to get us out of this crab in a bucket mentality. You know what I'm saying? So this event is driven by black economics, good black people getting to know each other, recycling the black dollar within our community, and giving the youth inspiration, to do better. So, me and my fiance, we put it together, and hey, it's a big turnout right now. We got sponsors looking our way. The last event was so organized and it went so well, and everybody had such a great time. And the sponsors people just coming, hey man, how can we contribute? What we need to do. So now we rolling the events over for month after month until we grow it big enough to where we can employ a bunch of people and the community could get to know each other, and we get to know everything that's going on within our community and who got the good quality products and services amongst ourselves, so we don't have to go across the county line.
Wow, Ms. Thomas.
Yes.
He gave us something to eat off of, didn't he?
He did.
He gave us something to eat off of. So Mr. Hunt is always, he's been not hustling, but he's been building ever since for the past, 15, 20 years?
From the ground up, just like I said during the last interview. I got turned down by a white president at a bank because I didn't have one item. When I actually seen him pass many white people that didn't have twice the the qualifications that I had. But it just gave me fuel to my fire to go out and gain my capital in the open market, which that's something that I had to learn about. Like, because some people when they get turned down for a loan, it's over with. They don't see past somebody giving them a bunch of money versus going out, seeing who your people are, see where your customer base is, and growing your customer base from the floor up. You know, I did that. That meant, you know, I had to take my product to the streets. I had to make it appealing to my people so they can pull up and do business with me. I had to learn business etiquettes, how to talk to my people, how to, you know, relate a message to my people so they'll feel comfortable with giving me their money.
Right. Those
Powerful.
are such great points. That's really good. We're gonna come back to some of those. We are, but we're gonna let Mr. Mayberry introduce himself and his business and tell us about his event the following weekend.
Yes. Well, hello. My name is Dexter Mayberry. I am Boosted, Herbal It, Drink It, Live, Black Men's Health Matters, Mississippi.
I love that name. Say it one more time for the people. Say it one more time.
Boosted, Herbal It, Drink It, Live, Black Men's Health Matters, Mississippi.
I love it.
That is who I am. That's the name of the business that I do operate. And I've been into holistic, better health living since the COVID hit. Since COVID hit is when I actually started. And what drove me even further into this business is behind the death of one of my nephews who died of liver cancer. And then my target audience is basically, again, black men. Because black men are dying the fastest here in Mississippi with hypertension, heart diseases, prostate cancer, lung cancer, colon cancer. They're the most obese, the most unhealthiest men in Mississippi. Mississippi is at the top of the line statewide. Wow. And so my target audience is men. And I deal more with the holistic living. I deal with the spirit, the body, the emotions, as well as your physical health, your mental health, your physical health, your spiritual health, and all of that. I create a health protocol for people. I create herbal capsules. I create juices for people. And I love what I do because what I do is actually more of who I am. It's who I am. I was talking to a friend of mine maybe about 6 months ago. She said, I like that billboard, but I wonder, is that person the billboard? Because we can talk about what's on the billboard, but we need to learn to be the billboard. And so I strive consistently to be what I talk about. So my thing is helping black men and women. I'm not excluding women. I'm not excluding Caucasians. I'm not excluding the Mexicans. I'm not excluding the Chinese people. I'm not excluding anyone. But that's just the lane that the Lord God called me to. Right. That's where He called me. And even with this holistic life that I chose, well, it chose me. Let me put it that way, because I didn't choose this. I was created and chosen for this. And this is my life. This is my passion. This is my drive. This is what I think. This is what I eat. Starting at 3 o'clock in the morning until 8 o'clock at night. This is my world. This is my world. And we do have this is our third Black Men's Health event coming up, which is September the 13th at New Jerusalem Church, the North Campus. And that's at 5708 Old Canton Rd there in Jackson, Mississippi. And we're targeting, again, black men. And we have a host of speakers that's going to be there at this event. I believe I have about 9 men on a panel. And all of these men have their own experiences. And they're gonna share their story. And we are focused on saving black men. Saving black men, because we have many people talk about women's health, and what the woman needs, but we have few people talk about what the man needs.
Right.
And when the man is actually the foundation of all humanity, because everything when it comes to human's life, is built on the man. It's built on the man, and we need to talk about and teach men on how to deal with that stress that he goes through every day. Right. He go to work, he's struggling at work, he comes home to a wife and children and the dog and the vehicle that's that's pooping down the road, and he's dealing with stress every day. You know, and so we need to help that man get rid of some of that stress. Help that man learn how to build his libido and reduce his prostate issues. Help that man teach him how to eat better. That he won't come into the place of diabetes, high blood pressure, kidney issues, and all those other things. So that's what we do, because that's who we are, and I believe that we as a people, melanated people, we need help here in Mississippi. We need help. And so God just chose me to be one of those instruments that he chose to help others. Because this isn't about Dexter Mayberry, but it's about building a community of healthy people. And giving you the knowledge with the wisdom and the experience that I have, sharing my knowledge, sharing that with others. Now, there's a song out there years ago said, you can go with this or you can go with that. You can go with this or you can go with that. So aren't you sick and tired of being sick and tired of saying, hearing what the doctors say, that you got to take medication for the rest of your life? You can go with this or you can go with that. Because I deal with herbal capsules and natural organic juices. Now, you can go with this or you can go with that.
Have you always been health conscious? Even I know you said you started in COVID, but
I have. I always been somewhat health conscious, even in school. I think I started in middle school. I started playing soccer, high school, soccer, baseball, ran track, ran cross country. In my early 20s, martial arts for about 11 years. I did boxing. So I've always been somewhat health conscious, basically all my life.
I asked because it seems like all of us have a common thread that we found our passions kind of young. You started as a teenager. You started relatively young. I started super young.
Right.
So what would you say are the pros and cons of finding your passion so early in life? Anyone can start.
Go ahead, Ms. Butler.
Oh.
I was about to say, I can kick it off. Okay. I can kick it off if y'all need time to think. But one thing I always think about, because at 12, I went into a really corporate office, and at the time, no one looked like me in marketing, and so I'm surrounded by older white men as a kid, and it kind of paints the thought process of, well, I gotta conform, or I gotta like shrink myself, or I gotta look this way, I gotta talk this way to do this job. And so sometimes that's still in the back of my head, even as I move as an adult through what I do. But obviously, even the way I dress today, I overthought it. I was like, this is a really bright color. Is this professional? I have my shoulders out. But so I just wonder, like, do y'all appreciate the fact y'all started so early?
I'm gonna say I do. I think that starting early it helps build your work ethic. For me, taxes was not like you said. Like this is not what I do. I'm an engineer.
Oh, really?
A computer engineer, an electrical engineer, double major. So but since when I was really, really young, like since I was born, my parents, my aunts and uncles have always been entrepreneurs. So I grew up being an entrepreneur. My family has always, we've always been around each other. We've always been family oriented, but we've always helped the community. And I've always grew up with that. So I guess it kind of instilled that in me to help other people. I've always seen my mom help other people. They've never asked for anything back. And I didn't realize what that was or how rare that was until I was grown. So I've been working since I was 13. Right. My first job was McDonald's, 13. So before then, of course, I was working with my parents at their daycare. They actually have a daycare, had a daycare that the Lodge Apartments. I don't know how long y'all been in Jackson.
Yeah, the Lodge. I remember.
Yeah,
the Lodge.
Like back then, that little daycare that's in the front.
Right.
Yeah, those were my parents.
Okay.
Wow.
So yeah, that was my family owned that like daycare. That's where I grew up at, and then on Rose Street. So we got a little, right around the street from Jackson State. My parents went to Jackson State. Back then, back in the 80s, you could take your kids to school with you. So yeah, I've been in Jackson State all my life.
That's the same.
It is Jackson.
It's the same.
So yeah, I think getting started early and getting in the community, doing different things, seeing your parents bring you up like that, that probably played a large part subconsciously to me, and why I kind of went that route.
I can relate to that. My mom worked at Tougaloo College for most of my life, and I was always at Tougaloo. Like, I knew everybody. I was all over the campus. Everybody took care of me. Mr. Hunt, you were going to chime in?
Oh, yeah. I was just saying, it was a good thing for me, because I come from a single-parent home. My mother worked really hard, It was poverty, but it was a lot of love, so we really never felt the poverty.
Right.
But we always seen her hit the door. She going to get it. She the biggest hustler. She was the biggest hustler in my eyesight because she was always going to get it. You know what I'm saying? And, like, growing up, I was like, I got jobs and stuff, but I never really encountered a trade until I met this guy named Pedro out of West Jackson. Okay. And, he used to get a lot of money washing cars. He wasn't no, in the hood, you got dope fiends and you got, people that are addicts that's doing these jobs for cheap. But he was just a regular guy that knew how to detail cars, and he pulled me to the side. He was like, man, you ain't got to go out there and steal or do none of this, man. I'm going to teach you how to do this.
I love that.
You know what I'm saying?
Community.
Yeah. I'm going to teach you how to do this, and you'll always get some money. He said, don't worry about it. You ain't got to go get no certificate or nothing. I'm going to start you right here. And that's what I do now. I get the young guys, and I show them how to detail. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he taught me, like, they was giving him $100 just to wash the car and vacuum it. You know what I'm saying? And that's how good he was because he paid attention to the details.
And that's $100 back then, which was really like
right.
$150. About
Shit, that was $1,000. Because back then you could get 4-5 items with $5. Now you can't get no more two items. So yeah, so I really got a lot of that inspiration from my mama because her work ethic was impeccable, and it made me go out and search and find myself. And find my work ethic, and he helped me cultivate it, you know what I'm saying, by giving me something that I didn't have to go to school for, But, what I did, though, I kept it because I was always into other things. Like, my real talent is art, Okay. I can draw your portrait. But I kind of got away from that because after a while I started learning about business, Yeah. And I didn't know I was going to turn the detailing into a business. So let me tell y'all how that got started. So I became an entrepreneur and I became a retailer. I ran a retailing clothing store for like 10 years. But the economy got bad and I kind of had to diversify my portfolio a few times. I got into managing models and entertainers because at my store, I was the first guy in Jackson with an exclusive female boutique. It was called Southern Styles Urban Fashion. All my companies are Southern Style.
Southern Style.
It had the little S like that.
Yeah. So you remember it was 3 top boutiques in the city back then. That's when the economy was good. You had Posh Boutique and you had
Shout
Royal
out
Blue.
to Posh. Posh was like the
Royal
first
Blue,
boutique
and
to
then
hire me.
I was the one that was emerging. I was coming up because I was the only male. It was like a baby boy situation because all the girls trusted my opinion. I wasn't no hater. You know what I'm saying? So, I diversified because the economy got bad, and I started managing models and entertainers, And I managed a model up to a B-list actor, a B-list model and actor. She's in videos now and stuff like that. And so, on that mission, my sisters are having babies, you know what I'm saying? And they growing up and, I got my son and I got all these nephews and nieces that's coming up. I need some money. And so I'm passing out all my money. And when I think about it, I say, you know what? That's a bill. I had to think real quick. I said, okay, I gotta put them to work. Somebody put me to work.
Yeah.
I gotta put them to work.
You gotta earn it.
Yeah, I gotta
Just
put
can't
them
be
to work.
handing it out.
I
Just
can't
can't be
keep
giving
getting
it
them this
out.
money. I'll be broke trying to,
Right,
take
right.
care of how. Yeah, so I resorted back to what I was taught by Peter Rowe. I said, you know what? I'm finna go buy a pressure washer and a few other things, and I'm finna get my nephews to work. At the time, they was like 13 or 14. So they just, when you young, you don't really care about money. You don't really know the value of money. So if they got paid $50 that day, they was
That was
rich.
good.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They
Yes.
was rich. And I was just seeing the money come in. So I was like, okay, I could actually really turn this into a business. So I LLC'd it, boom,
Amen.
and start building from there. And I was building with them. And as they got better, I was paying them more.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, this is gonna be a family business. And it took a curve for me because they got older and their interest changed.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, so they veering away from me. And I'm like, y'all, we got to keep this going because, the money coming in.
Right.
We can't stop this. I need y'all, But, yeah, I didn't need them, but, I wanted them. I wanted them. I mean, I needed. I didn't want. I mean, I need them. I need them.
Yeah.
They my nephews, and I mentor them. And they look at me like, not only they uncle but they father. You know what I'm saying? So,
So you started young. You started them young.
yeah, I started them young. Like
Right.
my nephew right now. I just left the detail shop to come to this podcast. My nephew running it right now.
Oh, that's good.
You
That's
know what I'm
good.
saying?
So, Mr. Mayberry, you said that your passion started young as well, and you were health conscious at an early age. So, do you think it worked in your favor? I think it worked in your favor.
It did. It did. Yet this world right here, what brought me here was I got sick and tired of the norm. I got sick and tired of the norm, and what I mean by that, I was somewhat as you may want to say a rebel.
Okay.
A rebel, because everybody followed the trend. Everybody wanted to go in this direction to Christianity, to cars, to clothing. And so in growing up, when everybody was running one way, I went the other way. And when people was somewhat, well, I'll put it this way. God uprooted me in 2006. Okay. I was licensed in the ministry, quote unquote, in 2003.
Okay.
But God uprooted me in 2006, and he put me in Orlando, Florida by myself. Didn't know nobody knew me. Okay. And I started studying a term called kingdom because I heard this term throughout the Christian world.
Right.
And I started studying it. And I was wondering, like, why isn't nobody teaching this? Why isn't nobody talking about this? Kingdom thing. So I was looked at as an outcast. I was even looked at as an outcast as a child, to my perspective. I have 5 sisters. I grew up in the middle of 5 girls. And my brothers, and my brothers, I have 3 older brothers that are much older than me. So I'm growing up in the middle of the family. So oftentimes I felt as though I was the outcast, the rejected one. And I somewhat grew up that way, even in the Christian world, because everybody is running this way, but yet I'm like, okay, why? Why? I was always the one that asked the question, why? Because I wanted a deeper revelation, a deeper understanding of what was going on and why it was happening. Even I went to Jackson State and I studied psychology because I wanted to understand the why.
Right.
Why people think, why people consistently do this, and why are you gravitating to this? Why? And so when God brought me into this world, for out of the quote unquote not Christian world, but Christian tradition, and I heard him say to me, holistic, and so I asked, why?
Right.
I asked the question, why? Because holistic just simply means dealing with the total man.
Okay.
And in that world, they was only dealing with two parts of the man, maybe three. But I want to deal with the emotional man. Okay, why are you having mental issues, a mental disorder? Why can't you control your anger? Why can't you control your lust? I wanted to deal with the heart, the liver, the pancreas, the lungs. Okay, I want to know why this man have diabetes? Why did that woman have kidney issues? I wanted to know the why, but yet because I wasn't quote unquote so much accepted into that world, God left me into this world, and so now I use the kingdom holistic message, and I feed that world now a whole meal and not half a meal.
That's what's up. That's what's
I
up.
love it.
You know, cause me most of the time, when I used to go out and eat a lot, I didn't like to go to restaurants where where they feed me the amount of food they want me to eat. I went to buffets where I can get what I want, how much I want, and all that.
Oh, that makes sense.
You know, if
Because I don't want to get up and go get no food.
I'm the
people
worst.
playing over the food.
Right, I'ma just play over. I'm the
somebody
worst
kid
at
done
buffets.
sneezed on it.
I'm the worst at
does
buffet.
happen. That does happen. But yet, anyway, even into this holistic world that the Lord God brought me into, He birthed me into this. I just submitted. To it. And also another thing that brought me into this world was pain and trauma. Pain and trauma, because I myself used to struggle with anger issues real bad. I used to have anger issues. So I had to go through therapy for a year and a half. I paid it out my pocket. A year and a half I went through therapy. And so because I wanted to understand me.
Yeah, you wanted to ask why
Why?
about you.
That's the why.
Yeah.
You know, I want to understand me. I struggled with drugs for about 8 years. At the end of a life 25 years ago, I was a drug addict living on the streets, eating out the garbage can. And I wanted to know why. You know? And so when God brought me into this world, I began to understand the why.
Oh, that's good.
Because God cares about the whole man and not just you going to heaven. He wants you healthy and whole on earth.
That's
That
what's
way
up.
He can get heaven to the earth better through you. Because He wants the temple clean. He wants your liver good, your heart good. He wants every part of you whole.
And it's honestly all connected. When you think about like the diseases that we physically deal with, it's all connected when you talk mentally and emotionally. But speaking of connections, and this is community connection, one thing that we wanted to focus on tonight is how can we collaborate within each other, not just in this room, but as a community as whole. So one question that's really been on my brain since Robin walked in the room, because all of us are entrepreneurs. You sound like you have a team. I'm a solopreneur.
I'm somewhat a
Solo.
Yeah.
And so what are the biggest mistakes you think solopreneurs or small business owners make when it comes to taxes?
Oh my God!
I know you can talk about it all day.
Man,
I'm sure you
can I?
could. I'm sure
Yes.
you could.
People do not set their business up correctly.
Okay.
They do not have their finances together. They mix and mingle funds. Oh, girl, I can talk about this all day long.
Yep.
So most people, when they think of a business, they're like, okay, I got my LLC, just like you said. And that's it. They don't think about licenses. They don't think about your articles of incorporation.
Right,
They don't
right.
think about the legality of everything that they need to go through. What you need to get with the state of Mississippi, what you need to get federal if you need anything federal. And this not just small businesses, large businesses, corporations. Like, did you even pick the correct entity for your business?
Correct.
Right.
You know, so yes, you may be starting off at an LLC, but when you get up to a certain amount, do you have somebody to say, hey, I need to switch you over to an S Corp to save you on taxes?
Yep.
A lot of times that, you know, the co-mingling of funds, is the fastest way for you to get an IRS audit.
I believe it.
So,
I believe it.
Commingling
great
funds is,
question.
I was just going to go there, is when you have a bank account and it is your personal bank account and you paying for stuff out of your personal bank account.
Yeah, for your business.
Or your business
Yeah, you
account
gotta
and
have
you
a
paying
separate
for
account.
yes,
Yeah.
Right.
You
your
gotta have a
accounts need
business
to be
account and a
separate.
personal.
Yes.
Right.
And your business transactions, whether it's a credit card or a bank account or whatever it is,
It's
it
gonna
needs to
leave a receipt.
remain separate.
Right.
Now, if you have an LLC or something like that, can you contribute funds to your business? Absolutely. That's
Right.
called you can do a owner's draw, or you can contribute a owner's contribution to your business, but you need to make sure you document that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing that get people with their small businesses is when they try to write off too much. And a lot of people, they think like, oh, I went and bought me a car, and I heard that you can write off 100% because I got a business. No. No. So as tax preparers, we have to ask the right questions to our clients. Let me go back. As legal tax preparers.
Okay. Say it again for the people in the back.
Okay, as legal tax preparers. Let me tell you the difference between a legal tax preparer and one that's not. If they don't sign the bottom of that second page,
Ooh.
no.
Ooh.
If it's a self-prepared at the bottom of that second page, those are called ghost preparers. It is in the IRS.gov website, and they will get whatever it is that they can get from you, but you are always liable for your taxes. I don't care who prepared it. I don't care if you can't play ignorant to it. Right. You are always liable for it.
Give them your website and your telephone number again.
www.forutaxpro.com. Phone number 601-564-8301. Okay. So, also one of the things that we're doing, I'm going to go ahead and say this, that next tax season, this has nothing to do with For You Tax Pros. This is completely separate, but it does have to do with taxes because the IRS, we are going to do like For You Vita site. Talked to the IRS earlier today, and they are interested in us hosting a Vita site. What that is people, low-income families, military families, elderly, we do their taxes for free.
Awesome.
So that's our way. I always try to find a way of giving back to the community. Even with my business, I always pick a client or a new person or something like that I just do their taxes for free. So
can we put our name in the hat?
Yeah. Absolutely. But yeah, a lot of people don't realize that the IRS do have sites in the state of Mississippi that you can get your taxes done for free. Some people go to the Jackson State host is one of the host sites. The Medical Mall is one of the host sites. And I think now the limit is like 67,000. You got to make that or less. Something like that. Now, you can't have no complicated taxes. Don't go in there. You a small business and you got all these. You can't do that. You need to come. You need to come on this side. But yeah, small businesses, it's a lot of trouble that you can get into.
Ms. Butler, is there a possibility moving forward in the future that you could hold classes with us contributing a fee to participate in these these business classes?
Absolutely.
Because I'm not on the camera. I just violated about 5 of the 7 you called out.
Oh, goodness.
So would you please consider that? And when you get that, what that looks like, please let us know so we can get you back in here so we can get some classes started.
Yeah.
We are actually in collaboration now with the She Project. Some of you guys may have heard of them. We're talking about hosting workshops for small businesses to make sure that you have everything set up. We're getting all of that set up now.
One other thing, and I'm going to give it back to Ms. Thomas. Please share with us about this. I pulled 65 pages. Is it 61 pages?
My planner.
For You Tax Pros, your source, trusted tax preparation, small business planner bundle.
Absolutely. So we now have a free a resource on my site. There's a resource center.
And that site again is?
taxpro.com.
Okay, and that's S, pros or pro?
Pro.
Pro?
Pro.
Or pros?
Mm-hmm. Pro.
Okay.
No S.
Okay.
The S was taken.
Okay.
So
It be like this sometimes.
But yeah, this tax bundle, the planner is for small businesses. It is free. It's on my website.
Great.
I love that. I love
It is free.
It's
Yeah,
very
it's
thick,
big.
y'all, and
Yes,
it's so
61
detailed.
pages.
It has like a habit tracker in there.
Yes.
It has where you list your suppliers, where you list like vital information about your business. That's good. I like
Can we find that bundle?
That is on the website for youtaxpros.com. Yep.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
yeah.
back to me.
Yeah,
Y'all
said
said
back to you.
So with that being said, with he mentioned that you should start teaching classes, and you said you're already working on that. Does anyone else on the panel teach? Is that part of your business so far?
I mean, again, with me, I'm
Yeah,
always
you already got the
accepting-
babies. You got
No,
one of the babies.
if you got a teenager that you know that's willing to go to work and make a little extra money, you know, I'm always training young guys, you know, the detail trade, the detailing trade. And again, though, I don't mean to cut y'all off. This event is on September the 7th, and how we can come together, I need y'all to come and participate because it's a networking event. You come with your business cards. You don't have to actually buy a slot, you know, but our sponsor right here, Community Strong,
Oh, yeah.
you
And we
know,
will
they always buy a slot for
we
some
got
people.
we do have a slot.
And
We got
that's-
a what is it, 10 by 10 for the
Yeah,
50?
10 by 10 for 50.
And we're investing.
Yeah,
So,
so-
when we say investing, that means that we look forward to communicating and connecting with
Right.
people out there.
Right.
So we've got one slot for $50. Community Strong for Jackson MS, which will be donated.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, donate it, and so hey, if you got a spot, just call the numbers, call his number, or get in contact with
Oh,
me.
they need to call you and say, hey, 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 hey.
They got the
You
spot.
already
Right.
know.
Yeah, they got the spot.
And with this being kind of last moment for the panel, for those that are here tonight, if you're not able to participate, if you are, then you know there's a table, a spot that if a couple of you guys are able to make it, then please let Mr. Hunt know.
Right. Most
Yes.
definitely bring your business cards or pamphlets or anything. You know, y'all gonna be talking to the people and letting them know what you got going on. It's a networking event. Business people networking with each other, sharing ideas. This is the thing that we gotta do in order to become community strong.
Now,
You know
Mr.
what I'm
Hunt,
saying?
if they don't get a spot, can they still come out with?
Yeah, they could come out with their pamphlets and pass out. Yeah,
from 1
yeah.
to 7 on Sunday.
That's
Let us
it.
know where you're gonna be. Where are you? There's only one spot in Jackson.
It's only one spot in Jackson. We're located at 2714 Greenway Drive. We're right across the street from the Walmart on Highway 18. We share the parking lot with Rim Time,
Okay.
Rim Time Tires.
Y'all do my daddy car almost every weekend.
Yeah.
He been trying to get me to come up there for the longest. He
Uh-huh.
said, y'all back
now you
up and
gotta go.
shine his
Yeah.
Now you
rims
gotta
and
go.
everything.
Right. So it'll be a pleasure and an honor if I could see you guys at the pop-up on the 7th. We got a host of vendors. I wanted to do diverse because I watched a lot of the vending that's going on in Jackson, and most of it is mostly food and clothes. But this time we actually got massage therapists that's coming out to show you, because like me, I hadn't really got a real massage until I got grown. You know, as a kid, I got one. I was out of town and I went in the spa and I did the hot rocks. And I used to always hear people talk about the deep tissue massage, and I didn't really understand that stuff until I went to a massage parlor and I told the woman, "Give me a deep tissue massage." She said, "You sure you want that?" You know, so I was uneducated about, you know.
When you came out
Okay.
I was uneducated, so I was like, she said, "So, Mr. Hunt, I'm finna show you what a deep tissue massage is, and I
Bless
want to
it.
see, do you still want it?" Because you know I'm a virgin to it. So like, so when she reached up and when she grabbed my muscle and went up under that muscle,
Okay.
and it hurt so bad. I said, "No, I don't want that." I said, "Who gets this? This is uncomfortable." You know what I'm saying? So I had to start at the beginner's mode, and that was more comfortable for me, you know. So I was like, I'll never do that again. I'm trying to go in there acting like I know something. Give me a deep tissue massage.
No.
Nah, so what they're going to actually do is educate the people like me, myself, that didn't really know. So you can be educated about going in and knowing what to ask for. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna have, of course they vending. So small fee, they gonna show you the difference, in massages and stuff like that. I got a couple of nonprofits out there. One, you can come out and get registered to vote because Mississippi Voters Registration Committee will be there.
Awesome.
They got a vending booth there. So, I told a couple of my nephews, you vote, you registered. Oh, you not? All right, you come with me. I'm trying to get everybody that I can to come get registered to vote. Because that's most definitely important locally to be able to vote and vote who we need to be in office. So, whatever little I can contribute to that, just like I said, it's a host of vendors. We got food vendors. Again, we got a car club coming out, one of the biggest car clubs in Mississippi. The Swift chapter of Mississippi, they put over like $50,000 to $100,000 into their show cars. So that'll be something that the kids could come out and admire and look at, even grown-ups. I mean, these are real nice cars. You know what I'm saying? And I got another guy that's bringing cars to showcase too. Swift are more on the up-to-date cars. The other guy, he's more on the classic cars, the old school cars. They got them cleaned up. They're going to bring them out, open them up, let the kids look in them, and the adults can admire them as well. Right. We're gonna have a PA system that's gonna play good music, so we can vibe.
And it's family friendly.
It's family friendly.
Yes.
The last event, we our foundation gave out book bags for back to school. We did the horseback riding. I mean, that was phenomenal, man. The kids loved it, and we had space jumps out there. So of course, it's for kid friendly. We're gonna make sure that the events are always kid friendly, and we're already preparing for the next one on October the 26th. We're gonna do like a Halloween themed
So do
event.
you do one every month?
That's what it's turning into.
Okay.
So like all the people that's not getting to get to the one that we advertised and they didn't have the time, they reschedule for the next one. So it's already stacking the vendors back up for the next event.
And how much are your spots?
The spots are starting at $50. That's a 10 by 10. As you go up 10 by 10, it's $50 more. So a 20 by 20 is $100. 30 by 30 is $150. The 30 by 30s are ideal for a person that want a big display. Mostly food trucks that want big tents and they kind of do their own thing and have their own little area, their own space. It's more space.
Hey, I want to.
I'll sponsor.
Go right ahead,
I'll sponsor a spot. I don't know if I'm gonna make it, but I'll sponsor one.
Oh, that's dope. Okay.
Come on now.
What's the name of your company that's sponsoring?
For you tax pros.
For you tax pros, we would like to thank For You Tax Pros for being a sponsor at our event. And that's
Wait.
so we got two sponsored 10 by 10s.
It's with an S. The actual business is For You Tax Pros, but my website is without the S.
Okay, because I was confused. I thought I was old.
No,
Okay.
I mean,
But we most definitely need old school right here. I forgot your name,
Dexter
but
Mayberry.
out of all respect, old school, you my elder, and I'm soaking it all up. I'm soaking it all up, and and that is important, man. Like when it come down to men, man, we really like toss to the back. You know what I'm saying? Like the nurturers get it all. And there's no problem with that. We're the builders; they're the nurturers. But we so one track on building. We don't think about our health.
Right. Don't take
Like
care of yourself.
somebody had to tap me on the shoulder and was like, "Man, you need to go to the hospital." As healthy as I think I am, I'm like, man, I don't go to no hospital. I'm maturing and learning everything. I'm 44, and I'm just not starting to learn how to really take care of myself.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I always thought, hey, I'm getting out, I'm working, I feel good.
Right.
But that's not the case all the time because some symptoms don't have no,
Silent killers, what they call it.
Okay.
I had a homeboy just passed just the other day. High blood pressure. He had a massive stroke, and he got up, and when he got up, they say he fell out. Boom, fell out.
And
I'm
that's
like,
what most
wow.
white men are dying from right there. They call it the silent killer. You can feel good, have no symptoms, but unfortunately, because you don't know that your arteries are clogged,
Right.
All
They
of
just
us
shut
So
down.
yeah, I'm gonna most definitely begin with you because just like I said, my fiance, she tapped me on the shoulder. She said, "Demond, just go to the hospital, just see." You know what I'm saying? And she encouraged me to go, and I went. And come to find out, I got I'm a pre-diabetic, but I can reverse it.
Right.
So I need you, my elder,
Right.
you know, to get that information, and I get the information. Then each one teach one,
Right.
or I could bring them to you, and we, you know. Okay, but I need that though. I need that knowledge that you got.
Well,
Mr. Mayberry, in your expert opinion, why do you think it's so difficult for black men to go to the doctor? As a black woman that dates black men.
Oh, go ahead. Hold on. Miss Thomas. You mean tell me you dating black men? That's what I'm talking. Hey, don't do me. Don't do me. That's what I'm talking about. What the application's at, huh?
Anyway, and that has a black dad and a black brother, and like, why y'all don't want to go to the doctor? Why we gotta like pick y'all up?
Or you got to be almost dead for you. to go.
Okay, like why?
There's actually
Why?
2 reasons, really. Okay, one is ego.
Right.
One is ego.
Edging God out.
Okay, that's it. Edging God out.
Edging him out.
and not even realizing that you're the God that you're edging out.
Look out
Right.
now.
Right.
Look out now.
You know, you're killing yourself. And the other one is that pride.
Oh, that's the
Pride.
biggest one. Right
That's the
there.
biggest
Pride.
And
That's the
pride
biggest
has
one,
killed
pride.
Many of men, many. And the thing about it is, we love to wear this Superman ego prideful suit, not realizing that we still need to take care of Clark Kent.
That was deep. I love
That was
that.
good.
Ooh, I love
Mr.
that.
Mayberry, let him
Say it
know.
one more time.
I don't know if I can, but I will try. Well, most men, we ride on ego, okay, and we got all this pride, and not realizing that we're riding on ego, okay. We living in pride, but with this Superman suit on, but we still need to take care of Clark Kent. We still need to.
Boy,
Take care.
I done learned so. I done got one today.
And see, the thing about
I
it
can
is-
leave here. I can leave here.
You good.
Hey,
You good.
Oh,
yeah.
Mr. Mayberry,
Somebody
let
has
him,
to play.
But see,
This
check
one
this
fed
out.
me.
Mr. Mayberry,
Check
let him
this
know.
out.
Let him know. Okay, go right here, and
No,
then
no,
come
check
back
this
and
out.
let him know where you are on the 13th
Yes, sir.
and what time. And yes.
And Lois Lane fell in love with Superman.
Ooh.
Oh, my.
Lois Lane fell in love with
Oh,
Superman
my.
because he can get out there and make that money. He can get out there and be the superhero and
Goodness.
save everybody.
Goodness.
But didn't understand that kryptonite was killing him all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Prostate
I got
issues, high blood pressure.
Right.
Not
All them
eating-
kryptonite.
Not eating
Good.
good.
All them
not
kryptonite.
not getting the proper rest.
Because
Chronic stress.
the
kryptonite
doctor
that's
told
killing
me-
black men.
he said the only thing that kept me good is that I detail cars. I'm
Because
out
it
there
kept you
Wow.
moving,
Yeah,
active,
yeah,
sweating. You're
yeah,
outside in the
yeah.
sun.
Right, I'm sweating.
Yeah.
I'm sweating out everything. So
Goodness.
Ms. Thomas, before you go, before you dive in, because you're being very humble about the services that you're capable of offering and growing the businesses that's here on the couch. Mr. Mayberry, let us know where that event is, what time it is, and the cost of the event is get that ass up off the couch and go.
That's the
Invest
price.
15 minutes. Get the, I call it an ass magnet. We always want to sit down.
Right.
Get up and go and spend 15 minutes. Why are you looking like that, Ms. Butler? I'm okay. I slip one of them in. Yeah, get up off the couch and go. Go right ahead. Let them know where you are.
This here is actually a free community event. Okay. At first we named it as Black Men, a Black Men's Health event, but then I had women saying, "Why can't we come?" So I said, "Okay, women need to be there because women are labeled as the help meet, and you need to help that man to meet better health."
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You got some one-liners tonight. You got some one-liners.
I had to
tonight.
button my lip on that.
Right,
Wait a
right,
minute, sir.
right,
If we're
right.
going to help you, you got to be able to receive it.
Yeah, but anyway,
Willing.
the event is at New Jerusalem Church at the North Campus, and that's at 5708 Old Canton Road. And the event starts at 12 from 12 noon to 3 o'clock, where we're going to open our doors at 11:30, and there will be free health screening, HIV, blood pressure, as well as your glucose. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So there will be health screeners there, and there will be vendors there, herbal vendors and mental health vendors. We have a host of vendors, and I have space for 3 more vendors. Okay, because I only make space for 10 vendors, but yet I have space for 3 more. And again, this is a free health. This is a free community health event. Okay.
What's the price on the vendor
and
spots?
Everything is free.
Wow.
Oh, so even to be a vendor,
Wow.
Everything.
So you've got
is
3
free.
and
spots.
you got spots
Right.
left.
3
And I have
spots left.
Those should have been
And you know
filled.
what?
Okay.
And that's
Yeah.
a shame.
Yeah,
That's a shame because me as well as my content creator, we've been putting stuff out there every week, telling everybody that everything is totally free. You don't have to pay for anything. Okay, and my sponsors has been helping me pay for stuff, but the only thing you have to do is show up.
Get up off the couch. I didn't use a bad. I didn't use a bad word, Miss
I'm
Bubba.
so proud
I didn't
of
use. I didn't
I'm
use
so
a bad
proud
word.
of
I
you.
wanted to, but I didn't.
Yeah, because you can go with this, or you can go with that. You can
Right.
go with this, or you can go with that. You go with the high blood pressure, or you can learn how to get rid of it.
Powerful.
You know what's bad in our communities is that we don't respect things that's free.
Look out.
Oh,
Look out. But we always ask for something free, Miss
But
Bubba.
We
look,
always-
got
we
our hands
always-
out.
Our hands look like cups.
If
No,
it ain't,
hey,
if
hook
it
up.
ain't free,
Can I-
you want a hookup.
can I-
Right. You want a
can I
discount.
revise
and all of
that
that.
for
And I'm
you?
like, wait, you
Can
too
I
high.
revise that for you?
Well,
Uh-huh.
how you
Nobody
gonna
will.
revise it?
Okay.
What she said is most definitely true, but like we living in a society right now where positivity is at an all-time low,
It is.
and that's a positive event.
Mm.
So like when I do my events, it's a positive event, but I got to kind of dress it up with the things that has low vibration just a little bit, just to get their attention. And that's the stuff that podcast personalities are doing right now. They will send you a low frequency just to reel you in,
Yeah.
and then they'll feed you. They'll feed you what you need. So that's where it's at. Like you gotta, like we're in a spiritual war right now. You gotta know how to navigate. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So what you saying, I feel it all day long, cause I vibrate on that level. But you got these people that are blind, deaf, and dumb. They only know the low levels, the 808. That's what Jesus said. Jesus said, Jesus said, "Oh, ye blind, deaf, and dumb."
Well,
And fools.
you just brought up a good point.
And food.
You just brought up a good point about being blind. Many of us, we only have sight, but we don't have vision.
Mm-hmm.
People
Mr.
don't want,
Mayberry.
people
We
don't
got
wanna
them.
open-
That's wisdom talking.
people don't want to open their eye. They
Right.
got their eyes open, but they don't want to open their eye.
Correct.
Just like people
Correct.
can hear and
They-
they're not listening.
Yeah, they're
Absolutely.
what is the word?
Help him out, Miss Thomas.
Again,
Okay.
I'm just gonna put it like this. Again, they have sight, but they don't have vision.
Gotcha.
And,
I
and-
like
and
that.
vision is single.
Miss Thomas, let me ask you this. You've
Vision
got
is single.
goodness.
You've
Vision
got,
is not double.
You've got, ain't like being around grown folks. He wouldn't let me cut him off with it. He wouldn't allow me. I wanted to cut him. He wouldn't let me cut him. He let me breathe, but he wouldn't let me cut him. Miss Thomas, so you've got 3 businesses on the couch.
I do.
Their expertise is beyond what we may even believe that they have inside of them. Give each one of them a nugget from the branding, from the branding.
I love this.
Okay.
So I didn't say it earlier, but I'm super smart chick on all platforms, and my business is Go Be Smart Studio on all platforms. My website is www.gobesmartstudio.com, and so my thing, my bag. Of course, I help business owners market their business, but I love to drop gems. I love to give free game. I give free game every day on my stories, on my IG stories, on Super Smart Chick. So, for your event, how are you marketing your event? Especially if it's gonna start happening every month.
Well, we using radio platforms.
Awesome.
We using, of course, a podcast. We use social
Which
media.
podcast? Which one?
Community Strong,
Oh, hey.
and I just like to say one of our biggest sponsors, biggest motivators is Community Strong, and
Oh, brother,
that is
much
the
love and
message.
respect.
I
That's
love
that's the message. Like That's the biggest thing right now, because when you look around, everybody else have community. When you look around at us in our urban environment, we have hoods. And that's not togetherness.
Right.
You feel me? So we got to mend the community back together. And it's going to take each and every one of us.
That's why they live in projects, because they're projects.
That's right. People relying on just enough income to survive.
Ms. Thomas, why are you smiling and shaking your head and your finger? Give him the finger. Give him the finger. Give him the finger.
One-liners.
Don't one-liners.
I could write a book on
Mr.
one-liner.
Howard, have you ever seen like those coffee table books where it just be full of quotes and just,
Yes, I
he
sure
done
have.
wrote a whole book
Right here.
tonight.
15 minutes, 30 minutes.
It's crazy.
Okay.
It's crazy.
All right, so ask again the question to each of our superheroes.
So to the two gentlemen that are having events out, how are y'all promoting? You're doing really well with radio. I think a lot of people forget to market themselves outside of social media. Like social media only takes you so far.
Powerful.
And so one of the things I discussed today on my platform in my IG stories were the 8 puzzle pieces of marketing, and one of them was media relations, which is
I got to chill.
Which is-
I got to chill just then. You gave us one. What's the other? Give us 2 more of that, of what you dropped today.
okay. So I always tell people that marketing is a huge puzzle piece. What my clients always tell me is that I make it easy for them. I don't use jargon. I try not to talk over people's head. Just like all of us in the room, I love community, so I try to make it as easy, as simple, as affordable as possible. And so when it comes to marketing, a lot of people think posting on social media is marketing, or just running the ad on the radio alone is marketing, when marketing is a whole puzzle. So the puzzle pieces of marketing, a few of them, there's 8 pieces in my opinion, but a few of them are, one, branding, which most people are really familiar with. So besides your logo and your colors and the fonts you use, you can also think about your tone of voice. How does your audience sound? And do you speak like your audience? Like Robin and I just said, we are community oriented. So even though we are super smart women, we can use all the big words, all the jargon, but we want to relate to the people that we serve. So we speak, our brand tone of voice is more community oriented. Another piece of marketing is advertising, which I want people to understand that marketing, sales, and advertising are totally different from each other. When it comes to advertising, that means you put money behind it. And so you could post on Facebook and get traction, and that's organic traction. But when you put money behind it, now that's paid traction, and you just ran an ad.
What is organic?
Organic means that you didn't put any money behind it. There was no kind of push behind it. There was no influencer. There was no community stakeholder. You just posted, and it just organically got traction. Like they just naturally like it.
It's the seed in the ground, and you just water it. But the other one is you put the seed in the ground, you water it, you put nitrogen fertilizer,
Exactly. And then another piece of the marketing puzzle, we touched on media relations. A lot of people forget public relations. So public relations is where you manage your public perception. And that way you partner with organizations, maybe churches, nonprofits, other businesses that align with your brand as well. So that's a few pieces of the marketing puzzle.
So that's exactly what we're doing on the
That's
7th.
exactly
Good.
That's what we're doing. That's the whole.
We're hitting
That's
all
the
the
whole
notes.
map. That's the whole blueprint.
Now let me ask the superheroes on the couch. Is there a question you would like to direct to the smart chick? Anybody got one question? Got one
Can
question?
you help me?
Okay, that's a question
We
there.
got the same question.
I'm always
do
down
you do
to
graphic
help.
design?
Great question. So the reason I'm kind of like a catch-all, like I said, I started at 12. I guess I'll talk a little bit about my journey. So I started at 12 at a marketing agency that used to be in Madison, and I did media buying, which media buying is basically the customer comes to you with all their analytics, so like their demographic, their goals, and their budget. And then I would call like Lamar, the billboard company, and be like, okay, my client is so-and-so, this is their demographic, this is how much money they have, what do you have for us? And so I would do that for like radio, TV, billboards for the most part. Since I was 12, it was all scripted. I did not know at 12 I was a media buyer. I was in there reading the script, but now that I'm older, I was like,
You understand it.
okay, that's what I was doing. Fast forward through high school, I had a computer teacher that God gave me. My whole journey was orchestrated by God, because my computer teacher in middle school, my grandma kept her as a baby. And when I got to her, she took me under her wing because my grandma used to care for her. And so she took me under her wing. She saw I could draw, and she saw I was good at computers. And so she kind of led me into graphic design. And so I finished all my computer courses to graduate high school. I finished them in middle school. And then when I got to high school, I retook the courses on paper, but she would pull me to the side and teach me all types of things. Back then, since I am almost 40, like desktop publishing, CorelDRAW, Quark, because Adobe wasn't even around yet. And then by the time I got into 10th grade, Adobe was around, so I started learning Photoshop, InDesign, Illustrator. And I went to college, got my degree in graphic design, started working at Jackson Free Press straight out of college as their lead advertising designer. And that's how I fell in love with Jackson, because I'm from Tougaloo. I went to school in Ridgeland, so I wasn't in Jackson proper, to say. So I went to college, went to Jackson Free Press, and after Jackson Free Press, I struck out on my own, and I started doing graphic design, literally knocking on doors. Like, if I walked past a business and their logo was ugly,
my gosh.
I would walk past.
I just happen to be in the neighborhood, and you have an ugly logo.
I'm very blunt.
I'm doing you a favor.
Right.
I'm very blunt. I've gotten better as I've gotten older, but I would knock on their door, and I'm like, hey. Don't mean to be rude. I see your logo. It's my portfolio. and I would do it at a super cheap price. Like, back then, I think I was doing like $50 logos. And so that's how I started building my clientele. A lot of those clients I still have, and it just kind of snowballed from there. I started working at my church, and that's where marketing really came into play. Because shout outs to Pastor Rich at the Word Center, formerly at the Word Center. Pastor Rich would just ask me to do everything. Like, have you ever made an email newsletter? No, but I can try. Have you ever managed a website? I think I can. And like, he had a CRM, which is a client relationship manager, basically where you keep all your clients' information. You could take notes on how many times you called them and things like that. And so I was like, I think I can. And so it was really Pastor Rich that really sent me on this snowball. And after that, I started working with a lot of nonprofits, and I got hired by the Kellogg Foundation to start teaching other nonprofit founders on how to do digital marketing. And that kind of led me into teaching that I do now. And yeah. Oh, and speaking of which, speaking of teaching,
share it.
Like the She Project, a peer of mine, Shamika Reed, who is the founder of Global Gateways, recently got a huge grant to teach digital media, so content creation and social media, to young women in underserved communities, 16 to 24.
Wow.
You must live in Hinds County. And if you follow me on social, I put the link in my bio.
Powerful.
So you can apply there.
What's the deadline on that?
The deadline is September 21st.
Hey, that's
So it's
yesterday.
coming up quickly.
That's yesterday.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming up quickly. But 16 to 24 young women. It's a 6-week course. You'll learn social media and content creation, and you'll end up with a certificate. There's going to be job shadowing and a lot of opportunities.
Get up off the couch. Anybody else got a question for anybody on the couch? Anybody got a question for any?
Yeah,
You did really well, Ms.
question-
Thomas. You did
My
really well.
question
Thank you.
is, I know she said she will try to attend. Will you be free to attend my event on
I think so.
Sunday the
On
7th?
Sunday,
15 minutes.
Just come
15
check,
minutes.
check it out, man. Like,
Knock
it's-
on-
And then I
if-
love a good car show too.
If you don't,
Yeah,
if you don't
used
see
to
Mr.
drag
Hunt
race when I
walking
was
around, just knock on the door. Knock
Right.
on the door.
Right.
If you don't see the
And I most definitely want to see your face. Will you be
old
free
school.
Sunday?
Old school.
I will be free.
Just to come check me out. Just come to the
15
office.
minutes.
Yeah, just a little time. And
Come take a picture.
the people really need to know, especially the men. You know,
Yeah,
you
that's
need
good.
to, be there for them.
I'll be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ms. Butler, you got 3 nuggets for these entrepreneurs, these solopreneurs. 3 nuggets.
Yes. Please please stop commingling your funds.
Please.
That's
What
number
is commingling?
Yeah.
What is
And
commingling?
I do that. I do that a little bit.
That's off.
Not a
Don't
lot,
say it on
but
the
a
mic.
little
We
bit.
don't. No, don't say it on the mic.
Hey, check this out. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
So
Okay.
do not pay. If you're gonna have your business, keep your business funds separate. Get you a business bank account and keep it separate. Pay for your business stuff on its own.
Yeah, that's right.
Document.
That's right.
I cannot say it enough. Document. It ain't the IRS particularly that you really have to worry about in the state of Mississippi. It's the state of Mississippi.
Right, the state.
Powerful.
Okay. Let me go ahead and drop.
I've had a visit from them. They put locks up. They put locks and they put stickers on your windows
Yes,
that will
they
not
will
come off.
and get you.
They're not playing.
Okay. So
Years ago.
especially
Years
with
ago.
the new administration that we had, the new person that's still if you get audited, don't blame your tax preparer. It's probably not them. Okay. The IRS do audit randomly. The state of Mississippi, they're gonna audit you one time and then they're gonna audit you again for that second year. I don't care if you go to another tax preparer or whatever, they're gonna audit you. Look at your tax return. When them people tell you to sign that thing, even if you confused or whatever, ask questions. Do not
Ask
be afraid
questions.
to ask questions because you are responsible for whatever it is that they put on their tax return. I cannot tell you how many times, because one of my requirements is I have to see your previous tax return if I didn't do your taxes.
Right.
So at least the last 2 years. But if you just have 1 year, I'm good with it because apparently some tax preparers don't give you your return. Ask for it, okay? And look at it and ask questions. I always ask questions. It's so many times I done got, I was like, oh, okay, well, I see your business. Where's your business stuff? They was like, I ain't got no business. Oh, okay, well, where's your Jackson State school stuff? I ain't been in school in 20 years. What you mean? It's on your tax return.
Right.
You know, and but
Right.
they got this big old refund.
Right.
You know, but that's the only thing that they care about. You know, and some people, another reason that you want to look at it is, you know, you might be, you got people that get back $8,000. Oh, girl, I got back $8,000 when you really got back like $23,000, but the tax preparer done kept the other and gave you $8,000. So
Right.
that's why you need to look at your tax return and
Right.
make sure that you know what's on it. Some people gonna be real mad at me right now, but it's okay.
Truth
That's
is
okay.
truth.
That's
Your
okay.
clientele
okay.
about to blow up.
That's right.
I know. Let them be mad.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, again,
And we've got we've got Miss Butler coming back on the 14th.
yes.
Yes, as a solo.
14th.
So we look forward to having you.
Yes.
All right. 3 nuggets you want to drop before we get up out of here, Mr. Mayberry? And let them know again about the event.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, this is a black men in balance event,
Are
and
women allowed?
women are allowed. This
They got to
is-
sit in the back, though, right?
No, that's
Not in the bed.
They got to sit in the back.
this is boosted herbal it, drink it, live. Black Men's Health Matter, Mississippi. Black Men in Balance free health event. Okay, this September the 13th, at New Jerusalem Church, the North Campus. The address is 5708 Old Canton Rd. That is in Jackson, Mississippi. And if you want to reach out to me, you can reach out to me at 601-317-5211. And if you want to know anything about my herbal products, because I do make herbal capsules, herbal teas, as well as whole all organic natural juices, wellness shots, you can go to my website, and that's at www.boostedherbalit.com.
And Mr. Mayberry, who are the 2 guys on the flyer? I know I met the doctor before. He's deep.
And yes, the 2 guys on the flyer,
The 2 gentlemen on the flyer, the 2 kings.
Dr. Michael Brookhart, and the other guy is one of my mentors, Mr. Carl Hampton. He's the assistant pastor at the Epic Center.
Okay, powerful. Okay, all right. Mr. Damon Hunt, 3 nuggets you want to drop before you get up out of here, sir. Tell them about that. What they got to do in the morning when they wake up after they thank God.
Man, listen. You
Turn
gotta
that, bring that mic. You done mess with my mic.
Yeah,
Go
yeah,
ahead.
my
Tell them what they
fault,
got to
my
do when they
fault.
get up in the morning.
Yeah, man. I advise each and everybody to please make your bed up before you start your day. Because if you don't make your bed up, your day might not be productive. That's the first task you got to do.
true.
That's the
each and
first
every day.
nugget. Give me 2 more. You got to make your bed
The
up.
second one is, hey, man, y'all need to come out and attend this
That's right.
event September the 7th, man. We got a host of vendors.
Second
We got
event.
a lot of, the second. We got a lot of vendors. We got a lot of people that, hey, man, we need to know the community. We need to know what's out here. Y'all come out and let's fellowship. Let's fellowship.
And number 3, you got 2 booths. You got 2 booths leaving here tonight.
3, I do got 2 booths. One by Community Strong and one by
Tax-Pros.
So that's most definitely a blessing, man. And on that note, man, everybody be blessed, man.
And Miss Butler got to bring her truck. But what you got? A truck? What you got? Your
most
dad
definitely
wants.
bring
What your
them
dad wants you
vehicles.
to do? Your dad wants you to do what?
Bring that cost.
Bring
Bring
the
that
vehicle.
He over there every
vehicle.
Saturday.
No, he's not. Is it?
Over there
Her
every
daddy over there. Do you know? Do you know her dad?
I don't know.
It's a blue Honda.
Oh,
I have a guest in the room with me. Shout out to Erica. Can I give my friend a shout out?
Please.
My friend Erica, she my bestie, and she's also a business owner. She owns Desu Artistry, DESU.
Hold on, just Mr.
Artistry.
Mayberry. You mind her having that spot over there? Because I know you got to go home and go to bed.
My friend said she wasn't prepared for this.
Hold on, come over here.
Yeah,
Come over. We ain't
come on
playing.
over here.
Take it, put it on her. Hold on just a minute. Put it on her. Yeah, okay. Come on in right there. Mr. Mayberry, did you get that cheese from me? Did you get the check and see for me? You ain't got to stop talking, Miss Thomas, because your bestie sitting down. Go ahead, bring her to the mic.
Sorry.
Bring her to the mic.
So introducing my best friend, my bestie, my sister from another mister, Erica Sutton. And so tell them what you got, friend.
Hi, my name is Erica Sutton of Desu Artistry. I am a makeup artist. I also
Mr. Mayberry missed the microphone. Put the
okay.
microphone.
Turn it toward-
Just turn the microphone towards
just
you.
right
Turn
up
the,
in here.
Mr. Mayberry, help her with the microphone. Turn it down.
Oh, okay, all right.
There
There
you
we
go.
go.
There you go. Go. Come on in. Come on in
Yes,
again.
Desu Artistry of Jackson, Mississippi. My name is Erica Sutton, and I'm just here. But one of the questions I was gonna ask, because my car needs detailing, my truck. What's the pricing?
okay. We got an everyday special for cars and trucks. Like cars it's called the express wash. It's
Okay.
$10 to express wash. It's washing and rinse. For a truck, it's $20. And then if you got a regular, what kind of vehicle you got?
I got a Trailblazer.
A Trailblazer, that's like a mid-size SUV.
Yeah, about me.
So you looking at approximately $70. We doing $40 for the outside of the car. That's where we wash it, rinse it, dry it, thoroughly clean the rims, clean the tires, and dress the tires for an immaculate look.
That's really affordable. You know that?
Did you hear how he
That's
dressed it up for an
affordable.
immaculate
I
look?
already-
So
And on
glad.
the inside,
Okay.
the inside detail consists of us vacuuming the car, cleaning off your dashboard, your console, your inside windows, and your door jambs for a complete clean.
Okay, all right.
I feel
That's
so
awesome.
seen when he was like, cleanliness is next to godliness, and then I was like, yeah, and then he was like, your car is an extension of you. I was like, wait a minute.
Do we need to go look in your trunk, Miss Butler? Do we need to check your trunk out?
Not
We need to
too
check your trunk
much.
out.
Not too
I just
much.
be
So,
busy,
so
that's
just
all.
bring the vehicle to us.
I will.
Are you all doing any cleaning on Sunday?
Yeah, we
Y'all open on
7 days a
Sunday?
week.
Oh, y'all open,
You
even
know,
though you got to
'cause
pop
see,
up?
I got to function like that because if the weather go bad, then it's gonna take
True.
us
True.
out of business. So I'm open 7 days a
Miss
week.
Erica, you didn't give us your social media, contact number. I know you excited
And
about
I
being
know
on the
I'm
couch.
excited about my truck, Lord.
Okay, you want the truck. She's been sitting over there for an hour and a half. She want to know about that truck.
But yes, my social media handles are Facebook, Instagram is Desu, DESU Artistry, ARTISTRY, and you can find me on both of those. Also, my website is desuartistry.as.me. I specialize in makeup, bridal makeup, modeling sessions, whatever you need me for, photography, all of that. I'm versatile.
And she wearing that Scarface. And she wearing that
And
Scarface.
she just won the Hip Hop Culture Hood Idol Award Best Makeup Artist of the Year. It's a mouthful. I hope I got it right.
I had them flying in from LA.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
And I really, I really love when people try to make things affordable for the community.
Right.
And that's,
Right.
that's also what I have been thinking about focusing on, because I never want to get too expensive where people can't come to me. because I
Powerful.
want
Right.
everybody to feel beautiful. So I want to be
Amen.
in that range and that
Right.
reachable, and I just get a joy out of making people feel good. So
Ms. Butler, don't you love when people want something free and they haven't supported you in 365 days?
Oh man.
Huh? You see them supporting everyone else, but they want yours to be free. And I used to share with people that if you spend with me during the year, then I can do something at no
At the
cost.
end,
We don't use the word
absolutely.
free. That word is gone at
Yeah.
no cost.
And
Yeah.
No
Or
cost.
in kind.
in kind.
In
Yes.
kind.
Yes.
Meaning we're gonna write it off. And I want to pass this off to my my superheroes. We often we donate our skill set. Are we able to in kind that? We're not able to in kind if we do something and we discount it.
Can you write it off?
Can we write it off? Can we in kind it, or
Oh.
to be to be discussed?
That's a
Yeah.
good question
To be
because
discussed.
what I've started doing on my invoices, because I do work with a lot of nonprofits. For one nonprofit, I recently did like some of their flyers, and they needed them in a hurry, and I charge a rush fee.
Right.
And so for the rush fee, I still put it on the invoice,
Powerful.
but
do
I
this-
waive it.
Right.
So like, is that what you're
Right.
asking?
To a degree. We want to be able to capture the skills and
Right.
and our
We want to
time
document it.
that we're giving away. To be discussed.
Okay.
To be discussed. To be discussed. To be discussed. Anybody else want to sign off for us tonight before we get up out of here? Anything, Ms. Eric, you want to give us some lifting or a jewel before we get up out of here?
there's only one you. No one can do
Wow.
what you
Mm.
do. So do it to the best of your ability.
Powerful.
I love
Hey,
Okay, Ms. Butler, give me something. Give me something, teammate, classmate.
there is no such thing as oversaturated.
Mm.
God
Y'all let
has
that
on you,
marinate.
it is you.
That's good.
Let that marinate.
So go ahead. If you need to open the business, you thinking about opening it,
Mm.
open it.
Mm.
Don't
Mr.
hit-
Hunt,
Mhm.
give me something, sir.
I just want to bank shout out her, like, just like she said, every one of us is unique. We might be doing the same thing, but don't give up because somebody else might be doing what
Powerful.
you're doing, because you gotta sell yourself,
Powerful.
and yourself gonna bring its own clientele.
Right.
So always believe in yourself and utilize your ability to the best of your ability.
Powerful. Hey, guys, I want you all to know it's all about the next ones up. And we have one of our superheroes to bring an extension of themselves. So you've been blessed this evening with the engineering of... That's our engineer for tonight. Let them know who you are.
Raven Butler.
Press that button right there. Yeah, press it on.
I love it.
And last but not least, our co-host.
Let's
Smart
see.
chick. Let them know something. Teach them something before we get up out of here.
Something.
Teach us something.
One thing I always get complimented on is how easily I'm adaptable. I'm not afraid to quit. I'm not afraid to change. I'm not afraid to pivot. So don't sit in something that doesn't feel right for too long.
Right.
If it doesn't feel good, and that's business wise, job wise, relationship wise, if it don't feel right, you ain't gotta stay there. Don't be afraid to pivot.
That's
Life is too
diversifying your portfolio.
Do not allow somebody telling you no.
I get that deal with you.
Do not allow somebody telling you no. Do that. Hey, every now and then someone comes along and shows us who we are and what we might become. It's a matter of being in the right place at the right time, but it does not happen.
Hey, 601. Unity, love, and peace. Get peace.
Of Jackson, the Tri-County area, let's support our own before we go support somebody else. And I didn't put a color on that.
It ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, just support. Let's support us. So you've got people here that's loving on the community, that's giving their time and effort. You've heard some free nuggets tonight. They're giving away some no-cost services. Let's be sure to pour into them when it's time for us to spend our bread. All right. I want to thank you all for connecting with community strong for Jackson MS. This has been Community Conversations, Community Connections Conversation. I just can't thank you all enough for taking time out to share your time with us. Be sure to share this. Be sure to reach out to Heroes. We got an event coming up this Sunday from 1 to 7 right across from Walmart. All it takes is 15 minutes. You walk up to the hunt.
We got something to say.
On the 15th, you got a health fair, not a health fair, but a health experience. You got someone here that's really dynamic with the tax. You got someone here that's doing the branding. You got a lady here that's doing the makeup, hip hop. That's too long. It's too big for me to say. And we just want to thank you all for taking time out of your evening to love on us so that we can love back. That's it. Hold on. Let me play the theme song before we get about it. Oh, you already got it up. Go ahead and, throw that over there for us.
Hey, 601. Unity, love, and peace. Get peace. Love. Put the unity together. Hey, everybody. Hey, we got something to say. Listen. Hey, we got something to say.
Shout out to Raven.
Hey, better get off the
Learning quick over there.
Teach one.
If you're interested in that, Raven, apply for it. Apply for it.
Hey, we got something to say. Hey, better get off the couch.
My clients always ask me to duplicate myself. And I'm like, well,
Hey.
Guys, up out of here. I love that.
I do too.
That's my ego.
Unity,
That's my ego.
Hey.
All right, you guys have a great night. Be sure to share this.
Get peace. Love. Put the unity together. Hey, everybody. Hey, we got something to say. Listen. Hey, we got something to say. Listen. Hey, better get off the couch. Reach one, teach one, community strong. Hey, we got something to say. Hey, we got something to say. Hey, better get off the couch. Reach one, teach one, community strong. Welcome to the show. We about to drop some knowledge. The Mr. Howard Sanders with the brother Coach of Body. Superheroes, conversation about the real. They try to keep it clean, but let's express how you feel. Good spirits, good vibe, no hatred or no hate. We all in the same gang, gonna change a better day. The prophet of the truth, initials POT. No price tag on this knowledge.